pushes one. Oh, and he just dropped it so close to his second interception of the game. Instead, it'll be second down.
You just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing a pick the last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that, but thanks to the drop, the offense stays on the field. This quarterback has got to take a breath, and he's got to settle himself down.
They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback adapted. Makes the catch. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Gonna try to get it himself. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down.
I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big 3rd down conversion by this offense.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback keeps it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Now facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Finds his back in the middle. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after they play up top.
That's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
And the Gamecocks trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Calls his own number. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
It's just so nice to have a signal guard who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They didn't have to cover a ton of ground, moving at 33 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. You've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Reed. And he goes down after making the grab. Picked up a few, but he's still short of the first down marker.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. On the direct snap, it's Reed. They make the stop, but not before the change move, and the Wildcat formation pays off.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Panthers will snap it on 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. Got get stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. Timeout call by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Caught near the sticks. It's Williams. It's a running room. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. To throw, it's Holstein. Back open in the middle. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw. Back's got it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Pitt will kick off, ready to get things started here in the 3rd quarter. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Fires to the right. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. He'll try to take it back. He's at the 10.
That's a bad decision by the quarterback. In that area of the field, you have got to be careful. If the guy's not wide open, you've got to throw that football away, because not only are you getting it picked off, but he's returning it now down close to your goal line and setting his offense up in great field position.
They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Pitt!
Well, the defense is going to be kicking themselves for that. They knew coming into this game they had to stop this wide receiver, and it wasn't just going to be catching the football. They knew they might see him in the run game as well. Really good timing on the reverse call there. Down in the red zone, the defense just not able to catch up and make a tackle.
And now they'll empty the backfield for the 2-point try. Looking downfield, it's Holstein. Catch in the middle, it's Scott. He's in there for the 2-point conversion, and now they're just down 6.
On that 2-point conversion, they spread the field, 5 wide receiver set, trying to create some windows to throw into, and they come away with a beautiful-looking, schemed-up 2-point conversion.
And he muffs it, it's loose. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Their own end zone nipping at their heels as they start this drive from their own 2. From his end zone. A lot of room to throw downfield. He'll pull it down and there he goes. It's a seam wide open. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. And he's finally forced out of bounds. Another first down, and he has just been running wild on this defense. No matter where they are on the field, they'll go for those chunk plays, and they got one that has them set up 1st and 10 at the 42. Wants to throw on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
This one's complete. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Yeah, and your first job is to affect the quarterback and try to get him off his spot. They get him off his spot, he gets outside the pocket, and a nice job chasing, not quitting, getting to the quarterback, and still getting a good lick as he's throwing the football.
Back to pass, it's Nolan. Here's the pressure. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The Gamecocks racing to the line in a hurry-up. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. They bring the punter onto the field now.
On to kick it away.
On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case there. They try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
He'll take it on the return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. On the option, he'll pitch it. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where was going and how to get him to the ground.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. The play action fake. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
We've seen this offense click and hum, and it's not clicking. And something's a little bit off. And I like the deep shot down the field. At least it wasn't an interception, but they got to find a way in this O to manufacture some first downs and some passing yards because everything's been difficult today.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. And the Gamecocks will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Makes the tackle really strong, disciplined job, and now we have 1 period to play.
South Carolina, 14, Pitt, 8.
Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. To the air, it's Holstein. Floats it out in space. At the 45, on his way. Wide open on the right. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Panthers.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
And that extra point was good, and now they have the lead in the fourth. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He wants to take the top off. Wide open, he makes the catch. Off and running. Touchdown, South Carolina. They move on top here in the fourth.
And at this stage of the game in the fourth quarter, big-time players make big plays in big games. What a great job after he secured the catch in the open field, showing off the speed, taking it to the house, and with it, his team now has the lead.
They want to see if they can score the deuce. Looking to throw, it's Nolan. Pass is incomplete. They can't convert the 2, and the lead stays at 5. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for a crease. It's Goff. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. As the rooster crows, they are getting cocky and cockier on third down here. From the gun, wants to pass. Release to the back. And this is going to be incomplete on third.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
And this offense does not come up big. Man, you needed that first down. And listen, the communication with this offense and the execution has left a little bit to be desired, and especially in a big moment right here when you had to have a score and you had to have a fourth down conversion.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Scanning the field, it's Sellers. Keeps looking downfield. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
This pass rush is real, man. They force the quarterback, they flush him out to the left, and he's trying to scramble around, find an open guy. They still are able to get a hit on him, and that forces the incompletion.
They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll try to do it himself. The offense coughs it up. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. Gets a turnover.
The more hats you have near the football, the more likely you are to cause a fumble. So many guys with their hands wrapping around guys, the ball's bound to pop out occasionally, and you got to be in the right place at the right time.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
This offense hasn't had a ton of success today. It's because I think of some of the issues in the passing game. They've never had the rhythm. Protection has been a bit spotty and iffy. Quarterback's got to raise his level of play here late in this 2-minute situation if they're going to get the win.
They've got them penned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Unloads to the right. Intercepted, a turnover in their own territory. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
Tell you what, when you come out of your own end zone, the shadow of your own end zone, a lot of bad things can happen. You want to get a few first downs, get some space, so if you punt after that point, you can pin them a little bit deep. This is the exact opposite of what happened. Now you set them up in beautiful scoring field position already. Really bad play by the offense.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. One possession game, getting late, first order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call this situation 4-minute offense, where you're trying to run the football and throw high percentage passes to maintain possession and bleed the clock. This is a very difficult point of the game to execute at a high level, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, what you understand as an offense is if I get 1 or 2 first downs, this ball game's over. And that's your sole objective. Not scoring, take care of the football, get a few first downs, walk out with the W.
Under fire. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover.
Dude, talk about having to have it. We needed to force the turnover. We had to get the football back. They're in such a good position to run out the clock.
That animation just ages.
Our ball,
that animation. Goodness gracious.
First play of this drive comes from the 5-yard line. On the move, it's Goff. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They needed that extra space as he bangs his way to the 14.
And they try to sneak the run in there, but immediately you got to call a timeout. You got to stop the clock. Then you can get organized, go to the sidelines, still have one left after that. You realize you got to get points, but now you get to get your quarterback over here and get in his ear a little bit.
No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Grab near the marker. It's Reed. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with a first down. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Looking downfield, it's Holstein. He finds a dead spot in the middle. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious.
Well, you've seen the last two plays now. This guy's versatility. You've seen why he might be playing on Sundays in the not-too-distant future. This guy can catch the ball. He's a big part of their passing game, and he's a weapon and a guy that this defense has got to be ready for.
Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down. What a job to lay out and make the catch. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Looking to throw on first down. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. There he goes. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
And that's why this guy's a complete running back. He's good between the tackles, he can pass block, but he can also run routes. And we're not just talking about screens or swing routes. This guy gets vertical down the field, and he can run the route tree.
Oh!
As he was going for 6
Damn!
Man, the offense, they can taste it. They're on the
Golly.
environment in a 2-minute situation.
GG.
They're trying to rip this game away from the home team. They take a shot into the end zone, being aggressive. I love the play call, but it falls incomplete.
Second down, they'll go to the air. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5
Interference.
seconds left.
Is that not pass interference?
It's been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
And, man, I love safeties that play with great vision in the back end, right? They're the safety for a reason. They're the back line of defense 99% of the time, and I love how he sees the ball and breaks on it. This defense, they have an opportunity to finish this game. They've played well all game long. Now finish the deal.
To have any chance to pull this game out, they have to convert on fourth down here late in the fourth. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. The ball hits the ground, and this thing is
Good game, man. Good game. I don't know how he missed that throw. Good game.
You're going to hear guys after
Good
these
game.
games say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the
That's
harder
wide
you try,
open.
the worse it
That's
gets.
ridiculous.
And it seemed to me that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, just never really got into a rhythm.
You take all my socks out your laundry. Now, Get off my phone. Open that thing up.